Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Houston Rockets. Heading now into the final stages of the regular season. How excited are you for the playoffs, Doris?
BA, I absolutely cannot wait. This is always a long season, and there's a little bit of time left, but boy, can you feel the anticipation.
The starters for Utah. We've got George. He's out there with Collier. Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. For 3, George. He drops it from range.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
A nice shot by MP.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Utah moving the ball around. Marking it inside. He's against Tate. Stolen by Thompson. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Puts it up from 17, and another basket for Houston.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Greg. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have 2 gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
The 15-footer. That one goes in. 9 points for MP.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Kicks it to George. Puts up a 3. Utah with another miss. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Ooh, took them no time at all to get that one.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Utah has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Collier. To halt the run. Eason pulls it in.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Outside Tate. To the middle. Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to MP. Pass to Tate. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Collier. It's George on the wing. Here's Hendricks. Drops in the 3.
Well, Kessler, a team-first guy, someone who's very willing to give up the ball when he sees a chance.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
To the paint. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game. Houston making some change. Changes. Adams checked in for Şengün. Okogie comes in for Eason. And MP subbed in for Amen Thompson. Then for Utah, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Anderson comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Sensabaugh subbed in for Collier. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Kyle Anderson. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Bailey. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard spot.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Adams goes in. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Adams has gotten 4 this quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And here's MP from outside. And Houston, another three.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Here's Bailey. It's hauled in by Houston. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Deflected!
Oh, great D by the rookie. Bailey making an impact.
And the layup falls.
Well, this is a case where you use your size to full advantage, exactly what you're looking for.
The Rockets lead by 3. MP, the pass to Finney Smith. Back to MP. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
Here's Bailey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on MP. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, BA, and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün checked in for Adams. Eason comes in for Finney Smith. Tate's checked in for Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Fred VanVleet.
Now, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier, covered by MP. Collier, no good.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
A deep 3 from MP. No good. 8 for 11 from the floor now. Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Collier. Shoots over Eason. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. From deep, MP. MP making the long-range connection.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter. 4 already for the game.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah. Hendricks is checked in for Bailey. And now we have a chance to recognize our player of the month for the Western Conference, MP.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
For 3, Collier. The Jazz again can't hit. The Rockets lead by 8. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Here's George. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Denver.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboard. What a complete game for this guy.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Markkanen looking it over to the inside. Here's Collier. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And so MP will bring it up for the Rockets. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's the Houston Rockets ending the quarter up 10. looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back to the game after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the...
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You take a look at Utah, they're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that will have to wait the next year.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Houston Rockets.
Some teams play fast and loose. These guys are aggressive, but also keep it tight.
Yeah, they've been efficient and effective, giving nothing away. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Boy, he's been aggressive, looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
They've got MP, Jayshawn Tate out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
His strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Pass to Markkanen. Nice touch inside there from Markkanen.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
Here's MP. He has 29 now. Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
Here's Collier. Kicks it to George. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 6.
Yeah, Keontae George, that's part of his arsenal, folks. This guy's such a well-rounded offensive player.
Here's MP. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. George outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Kessler, defended by Şengün. Here's Markkanen. Again, Utah, good for 2.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Houston leading by 10. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Collier.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
From behind the arc. Rockets with a rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Tate finds MP. Now Şengün. Back to MP. From 7. It's deflected. Here's Collier, defended by Easton. Markkanen misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's MP. Oh, MP absorbing the contact and scores.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Utah calls time here. Smith's checked in for Houston. And a switch here also for Utah. Filipowski's checked in. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Here's Collier. The Jazz again can't hit.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Collier.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you, BA.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. Hendricks, no good. Houston leading by 12. MP outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Kessler with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. For three, George. They grab their own miss. And Hendricks gets it to go.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
MP right side. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 41.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Collier. Utah moving the ball around. Off target from outside. Outside Tate. Inside. And MP with a basket on the assist from Tate. Tate's got 5 assists in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Rockets on top, leading by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Yusuf Nurkic. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Bailey, and it's Sensabaugh in at the... We'll go for a different look here. Eason's checked in for Finney-Smith. Tate comes in for Okogie. Thompson, he's checked in for Holiday. And MP subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Hendricks comes in for Filipowski. George, he's checked in for Bailey. And it's Collier in for Sensabaugh. High arcing shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Tipped. Markkanen against Tate. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oh, missed on the tray.
Well, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Good, MP.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
And both free throws Good for MP. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Markkanen. Outside George from deep. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Oh, yeah! That's good!
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Houston leading by 14. Tipped! Outside George. Here's Collier. Markkanen! Oh, the soft touch from Markkanen, the 7-footer.
Boy, the man from Finland is very confident in that jumper. Markkanen, no doubt.
Here's a floater. The putback. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Jazz trail by 13. You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
Both shots good from the stripe. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And here's Markkanen. Beyond the arc. Oh, he cannot hit. And so MP will bring it up for the Rockets.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Rockets.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
That'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Here's Kessler. Now George. Şengün with a steal. MP! Good. He hits again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did.